Hi, I'm Dan Bussey. We farm here in Leicestershire borders. We farm 1,000 acres of livestock, mixed combinable crops. So 3 years ago I came to the estate. We were faced with poor soil health and black grass problems. We're looking to address these problems by integrating grass leys, stock into the rotation for a 4-year ley, then putting in cover crops in between winter and spring crops, and this year we'll be looking to put in a catch crop before a cash crop. So a couple of years ago we purchased 500 Highlander ewes and 100 head of pedigree Hereford cattle. The cattle suck the herd, they calve on the farm. The Highlanders, they're all breeding ewes. They lamb outside in April on a grass-fed system, as well as the cattle. The cattle graze the permanent pastures, the sheep graze the rotational grass, and we mow and bale for silage and hay. The cattle are housed in the winter, so we're producing the FYM to spread back onto the arable land. The sheep play a part in the organic matter, the fertility and the soil biology for what goes on underneath us. So we take the grass out of rotation, we plant that with a oilseed rape. With the oilseed rape we also plant a Bussey clover, which dies off through the winter, which releases nitrogen, which feeds the rape plant. The reason we do this and not put in a winter wheat is to minimise use on chemical and have more control over wireworm and leather jackets. So we planted in total 30,000 trees with mixed species through the Forestry Commission, and we get a grant for that for the next we get a payment for that for the next 10 years. So here we're on the highest part of the farm. The woodland will create shelter belts for livestock when we integrate grass leys to the left and the right of the plantation. So this woodland behind me was planted 4 or 5 years ago. We've planted 30,000 trees on the estate. The reason for planting woodlands is ash dieback, connecting existing woodlands with old, catching carbon, creating shelter for livestock, root structure, and increasing habitat for wildlife and controlling runoff. The challenging bits have been finding the right contractors, finding the right team to work alongside what we're doing, and having the right people to be enthusiastic. The positive of what we're doing, we're increasing worm numbers, we're increasing organic matter, we're using less chemicals, and we want to be using less fertilizers, and having the stock and the sheep, we'll be producing more FYM to put back onto the land.